now it's like, whoa.
Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Once again I came in front of you sir. Now I am going to take here NEET classes sir. From today onwards, new chapter is here, waves. In that waves chapter sir, we are having here, first of all, I am taking here first topic, displacement relations. Means nothing but here, displacement in a progressive wave sir, we are having here two types of progressive wave. One is a positive progressive wave, another one is a negative progressive wave. How is that possible sir? Means when a particle it will be travel here along the positive x-axis. Along the positive x-axis for displacement formula is y is equals to a sine of kx minus omega t. This is the positive x-axis. And next one, displacement relation here in opposite direction means nothing but opposite to the x-axis means negative x-axis. Y is equals to a sine of kx plus omega t. This is for negative x-axis. Okay, these are the displacement relations in a progressive wave formulas. And next ones are we are having here phase difference. Phase difference. First of all, what is the phase difference formula sir? Means we are having here two types of formulas with path difference. Another one is a time. So we are having see delta phi is equals to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. This is for path difference, and for the time delta phi is equals to 2 pi by capital T into delta t. This is for time. Means nothing but here phase difference we are having in path distance. I mean this some distance will be he is giving in that question. For then you have to take this formula. No sir, for example he is giving here time, then you have to take here this formula. Okay? And next one. Now we have to take here problem sir. We are taking on the topic sir, phase difference problem. Phase difference problem. Question. What is the given here in that question sir? Means I am reading here question sir. The phase of a particle P1 at time t is 70 degrees. At time t is 70 degrees. And phase of the particle P2 at time t is 790 degrees. So here he is given here two types of particles. P1 particle P1 is at time t. At time t is how much given here? 70 degrees given. And next one, particle P2 is at time t is how much given? 790 degrees given. 790 degrees given. What is the wavelength if the distance between P1 and P2 is 1 meter? He is giving here delta x is equals to 1 meter given. So we have to find out here wavelength. What we have to find here? Wavelength. Lambda is equals to question mark. So first of all we are having here formula sir. Delta phi is equals to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. Okay. So he is asking from this formula lambda is equals to 2 pi by delta phi into delta x. This is the modification of formula. Okay. In this formula he is asking see which one we don't know. 2 also we know that, pi also know, delta x also. But what we don't know, delta phi. So how can we find out here delta phi? Delta phi is equals to, he is giving here two types of particles and different types of degrees. Delta phi means nothing but in the name only is a phase difference. Phase difference. Phase difference is 790 degrees minus 70 degrees. 790 minus 70 means how much? 720 degrees. 720 you have to convert in radians sir. 720 into pi by 180. This one it will be converted in radians. Degrees we have to convert in radian. Then we have to multiply with pi by 180. Then 0 0 cancel. 18 1 za, 18 4 za. Then 4 into pi, 4 pi. So this is the delta phi value. This value we have to substitute here. Then lambda is equals to 2 pi by delta phi value is how much? 4 pi into delta x value is how much? 1 meter. Pi cancel. 2 1 the 2 2 the. So 1 by 2. Then lambda is equals to 1 by 2 means nothing but how much? 0.5 meter. Do you understand this one? See, this is the main formula, sir. Phase difference formula. Before the problem, I told you that formula only. We have to take here. Lambda is equals to. Just you have to exchange the places delta phi and lambda. Lambda is equals to 2 pi by delta phi. Yes, sir. Next question. See, a circular disc with 1800 holes is rotating at 720 rotational per minute. If a jet of air passes through the holes, the frequency of sound emitted is. So he is asking here what is the frequency of the sound. So generally we are having formulas are here. Frequency of sound. Frequency of sound is equals to what is given? Number of rotational per second into number of holes. This is the formula, sir. And now, sir, number of rotational per second. How many rotational per second given? 720 rotational per minute given. So 720 per minute. 1 minute equals how many seconds? That's one also I'm writing. 1 minute into number of holes is 1800. Then again 720 by 1 minute equals how many seconds? 60 seconds. 1 minute equals how many seconds? 60 seconds into 1800. 0 0 cancel. Now 6 1 the 630 the. So you get here 720 into 30. 72 into 3 करके देखिए 3 2 6 3 7 21 means nothing but 216 2 zeros means 21,600. This is the frequency, no? What are the units for frequency? Hertz. Exact answer is option number 1. Yes, sir. See here, another one question. A string of length 10.0 meter means nothing but here length given. What is the given? Length given. So you can first of all you can note this one. L is equals to 10.0 meter given and mass given. Mass M is equals to 1.25 kilogram. First of all, we have to catch that one only, sir. Which values has given in that question? That values only first of all we have to note. Then only it is possible we can find relation of that values. Stretched with a tension also given. T is equals to 50 Newton. And next, if a transverse pulse is created at one end of the string, how long does it take to reach to the other end? Okay, we start here from one end of the string, sir. So how much time can we take to travel from another end? Okay, from one end to another end. So what is the formula? So he is asking here time. Time t is equals to question mark. We don't know, that one only we have to find. So generally what is the time formula? Time is equals to, generally speed formula. Speed is equals to distance by time. Then time is equals to distance by velocity. We have to take this formula, sir. In that formula, we don't know which one? Velocity. So first of all, what is the formula for velocity? V is equals to under root of P by mu. V is equals to under root of T by mu. This is the velocity formula. So in that one, which one we don't know? Mu also we don't know. So how can we find out here? Mu sir means mu is equals to mass per unit length. Mu means nothing but here linear mass density of the wire. That linear mass density formula, mass per unit length. Then mass how much given? 1.25 given. 1.25. By length how much given? 10.0. 10.0. So how can we take here? How can we remove here points? I will see 125 by, whenever you have to remove the point, you will get in the denominator 1. After a point, how many digits are there at the right side? 2 digits. So we can take here 2 zeros. By here also 0.0 by 10 means nothing but whenever we have to remove the point, you will get in the denominator 1. After a point, 1 digit. So 1, 0, 0 cancel. And now sir, 125 by 100 into 10 means nothing but 125 by 1000. So it will become 0.125. This is the kilogram per meter. Kilogram per meter. Mu value is 0.125. Okay, that one we have to take and substitute here formula sir. V is equals to under root of T by mu is equals to under root of T value is how much given? 50 newtons given. 50 by mu value is 0.125. So we will get here under root of 50 by 125 by 1000. Again this 1000 will go as a numerator. So we will write again under root of 50 into 1000 by 125. Okay, so now we will cancel it here. 5 to the 10, 5 5 the 25. 5 10 the 50. 25 1 the 25, 25 4 the 100 means 40. Means nothing but how much you will get? 40 10 the 400. 400 means 20 meter per second. This is the V value. That V value, length value also given, V value also is there. The two values you have to substitute replace of time. Time is equals to length value is 10 and V value is 20. 0 0 cancel. So we will get 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 0.5 seconds. Which is the right answer? Option number 1. I think everyone you understood. Do you understand? Right, you can copy sir. Yes sir, next one sir, laws of stationary waves. Everyone you know in the second year, in first chapter, first elective, stretchy string. Okay, it can be consisted of 3 types of laws. The 3 types of laws, it has another one name also, that is laws of sonometer wire. Okay, same laws it can be consisted in stretchy string as well as in sonometer. So now sir, here in that one, first one, law of length. Sir, first of all, what is the law of length means? The fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is, see I am writing. The fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is inversely proportional to the length of the wire. So from this formula what we can write here? N into L is equals to constant. So another one, N1 L1 is equals to N2 L2 also possible. And now another one, N1 by N2 is equals to L2 by L1. This modification is very important in NEET and EAMCET classes. If you don't know modification formulas, we can't get the answer directly. Definitely he is giving here, difficulty problems, sir. Difficulty level is giving here problems. This is the first one. And second one is law of tension. Law of tension. What is the law of tension? The fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is directly proportional to the square root of its tension. So how we will get here this formula? Means we are having one formula. N is equals to 1 by 2L under root of P by mu. That is the fundamental frequency formula, sir. Okay, from that formula only we are going to write here all formulas. n is directly proportional to t means, so we can write here n1 by n2 is equals to under root of t1 by t2. This is the formula. Or suppose if you want to write here another one, from this formula we can write here n1 square by n2 square is equals to t1 by t2. This is the another one formula. Means nothing but modification important. Without root also it is possible to write here. Okay. And next one, law of length, law of tension, and third one is law of mass. What is the law of mass here, sir? We same here also. The fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is inversely proportional to the square root of its linear mass density of the wire. Then now we can write here n is n into under root of, or directly we can write here n1 by n2 is equals to under root of mu2 by mu1. Suppose we can write n1 square by n2 square is equals to mu2 by mu1 without roots. Okay, without root we can write this one also. So these three types of laws. Now we are having here on these topics, we are having here two, three problems, sir. Now I will start here. You can copy, sir. And next question, sir. Another one question is given. See, on the loss of stationary wave statistics topic. Okay, a sonometer wire is produces 2 beat per second means beat frequency given with a tuning fork. When the length of the wire is either 102 centimeter or 104 centimeter, the frequency of the tuning fork is. These are the options, sir. In that one, which is the right option, we have to find. Okay. Now, sir, first of all, this is the tuning fork. For example, see, this is the tuning fork. One frequency can be moved towards the tuning fork, sir. This is the 102 centimeter, and another one frequency can be moved away from the tuning fork. That is a 104 centimeter. This is the N1. This is the N2. So what we have to find here? Frequency only. Okay. So from this formula we can write here N1 is equals to 1 is the how many beat frequencies? 2 beat frequency means N1 is equals to N plus 2 and N2 is equals to N minus 2. One it will be increases, another one will be decreases, because of when the distance will be decreases, the frequency of the sound will be increases. When the distance will be increases, the frequency of the sound will be decreases. Like that we have to take here frequencies. N1 is equals to N plus 2 and N2 is equals to N minus 2. So generally we are having here relation between frequency and length. See, N is inversely proportional to L. Fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is inversely proportional to length of the wire. So from this formula what we can write? See, N1 by N2 is equals to N2 by L1. Okay, sir? And now N1 value is how much? N plus 2 by N2 value is N minus 2 is equals to L2 value is L1, L2. L2 value is 104 and L1 value is 102. Now do the cross multiplication, sir. That implies, now we can do the cross multiplication. 102 into N plus 2 is equals to 104 into N minus 2. So we will get 102 into N, 102 N plus 102 into 2 is 204 is equals to 104 into N, 104 into N minus 104 to the 208. So now we will get here 208 you have to bring is equal this side, sir, plus 208 plus 204 is equals to 104 N. This plus 102 take and go is equal that side minus 102 N. So we will get here 208 plus 204 412 is equals to 104 minus 102 means nothing but 2N. Then N is equals to 412 by 2, 2 1 the 2 20 the 40, 2 6 the 12 means nothing but 206 hertz. Which is the right answer, sir? Option number 1. You copy, sir.